Let's go live then to Pratiksha Gildyal in Delhi following the story. Pratiksha.
That's right, David. This is an issue that seems to have divided India right down the middle. People are protesting for different reasons in different parts of the country. Now, as you said, in the northeast of the country, the anger is mainly about letting illegal migrants get citizenship and settle in that part of the country. Now, illegal immigration there has been a concern for decades from neighboring Bangladesh. Both Hindu and Muslim settlers have been coming in big numbers and settling there. And people there feel that their ethnicity and their culture will be under threat if this law is enforced. Separately, there's a second nature of protests happening, mainly from minority groups and campaigners who say the new law, is anti-Muslim because it excludes Muslims. It says that if you're a Muslim immigrant from those neighboring countries, you cannot apply for citizenship. I have been taking a closer look at the issue in this report. It's an issue that has divided India right down the middle. A proposed new law offers amnesty to illegal immigrants from its neighboring countries. But on one condition: they must not be Muslims. It's one of the most controversial decisions by the Hindu nationalist BJP government. The government says it's not discriminatory, but aims to help minorities fleeing persecution in Pakistan, Afghanistan and Bangladesh, all Islamic countries. Campaigners like these say that by excluding Muslims, the government is undermining the values on which India was founded: secularism and religious tolerance, and that faith should not be a consideration for citizenship. Many are suspicious and see it as a tool to marginalize the Muslim community.
This just seems to be the framework for a Hindu nation. And in general, if you've seen the last 5 years, the anti-Muslim rhetoric has been huge.
There's a large number of violent attacks going on against the community all over the world. This will put them in a further vulnerable spot.
There have been furious scenes in the parliament as the government tried to defend the move.
This is not meant for taking away anyone's rights. It is to give people rights. There's a difference between a refugee and an infiltrator.
But activists say this sends out a negative signal to the country's 200 million strong Muslims.
Clearly, you are catering to your Hindu base, by telling them that this country is only for Hindus. The world's largest democracy had a big heart when it could accommodate people. Right now, we are coming across to the world as petty, vindictive civilization. That's not what India stood for.
But excluding Muslims is not the only reason why it's controversial. Protests have broken out in the northeastern states as people say they don't want any migrants settling there, irrespective of their religion. There are concerns about what this proposed new law means for India's secular democracy, as it grapples with the complex issues of religion, citizenship and identity. Pratiksha Gildyal, BBC News, Delhi.